Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Chronic Illness Baddie. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Links in my bio. Anyway, today I wanted to mix it up. I usually do a lot of like what I eat in a day type vlogs, but today I wanted to show you everything I got at like essentially a yard sale in an older woman's apartment in Mexico City. So we got a mix of like hats, bags, vintage books, decor, vintage matchbooks that I'm super excited about. I love old shit. If you're like new around here, I'm almost old shit myself personally, and I'm excited about it. Anyway, what should I do first? Oh, so this is super cool. So again, like, you know, this is super old because companies do not make like matchbooks anymore. This is a matchbook from the Embassy of Sweden. And on the back, it has some info about it. It says, Swedish Match, the world's largest matches lighter manufacturer. Man, I was speaking in Spanish all morning. I'm all kinds of fucked up. Anyway, made in Sweden by Swedish Match. And here, there's the inside. I'm gonna use these when I do rituals and light candles. The kind of rituals I do are my business and not your business. Next thing I picked up that I'm super stoked about, so this is a half-empty bottle of red wine flavored salt. When you open it, like, it really does smell like red wine, and it gives a really good red wine flavor to things. I'm recently, Jesus Christ, bro. I had a friend over for some funky charcuterie, and I put this and black pepper on some queso panela. I got this for like nothing because it's half empty. Everything I'm about to show you cost me less than 30 USD altogether, and I became friends with this woman, and she's super dope. Like, I love, like, literally, like, whenever sometimes when a lot of foreigners leave Mexico City, they're like, I'm leaving, I'm selling everything for nothing. And like, if it's a young guy, you know, he will literally have like nothing worthwhile in his house, but like a bohemian person in their 60s and 70s, a wealth of fascinating treasures to behold. So I felt like I really struck gold, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff from her, and after we hung out and we went to the tianguis together. But I'll insert a picture of like the funky charcuterie plate I made for me and a friend. I think this has already been up on my Instagram for a while by the time you see this, because IG is just more like real time. It takes me a while to get all my fucking videos out. But here's the plate. This was super dope. We have and instead of like bread, I had tortillas de nopal. Nopal is cactus. So I had tortillas de nopal in my house, and I like cut them up and made them into totopos, which would be like tortilla chips. Wait, let me move these things to the side so I can keep track of what I actually told you about. All right. Next, I saw this. This is actually a candle with the full astrological wheel on it, and it's red. Red is my favorite color. Inside, this kind of smells vaguely like flowers and farts, but I'm never gonna light this, honestly. I just wanted to have the tin on the inside. It's by a Mexican company called Frutos Rojos, or maybe Frutos Rojos is like the scent. That would be like red berries. On here it says oh, there's a Facebook. It's by Meraki Skin by Libna. And it says Bella 100% artesanale. So that just means like 100% artisanal candles. But I picked this for the tin. Look at that. That's Aries. It me the most important sign. So these I need to wear baseball hats. And a good tip for your skin, like if you're breaking out a lot on your forehead and you don't know why, if you wear hats regularly, wash your hats. So So because I wash a hat, like if I just go to like the store around the corner for 5 minutes, I'm not gonna wash it. But like if I'm out all day for hours sweating in a hat, I will wash it. So I picked up these two hats. This one is one that she got when she was a tourist in the Czech Republic. I just picked it because it's like a neutral colored hat. But yeah, and I think this is like a Czech insignia on the back. Inside it says Praha. Yeah, Czech Republic. Yup. Then I picked up this hat. I love green. This is a dark green Perrier hat. I am a Perrier drinker, and every time I see Perrier, I think of Sacha Baron Cohen and Talladega Nights. Anybody else? Are you a well-read gentleman of class and taste? Do you remember Talladega Nights? If you don't, I can't relate because I'm an intellectual. Shake and bake. Anyway. Anyway, I love this color green. I'm a big green person. What else we got? Oh, this I picked up. So this is red. This is a red little box of matches. They open here. And it just says cognac. So it says Brasserie des Monsieur Bayon, or is it? Oh, Ballon. Oh shit! This shit is from 1740 Broadway, New York City. It's a cognac restaurant. Oh, this is just a restaurant in New York, I guess, from when she was there. Tell me, if you live in New York City, is this fucking restaurant still there? Because nobody has made branded matchbooks in a very long time. Next, I got this purse. Now, maybe it's just because I'm blind and dumb. It was mad dark in her house, which, like, I appreciate. I'm a big light hater. You find that, you know, she's like a bohemian lady, like, scarfs over the lamp, like, on that Blanche Dubois shit. You have to respect the vibes, alright? I picked up this bag. It's beat to hell in them because it was so dark in her house. I thought this was red, but I think it's actually hot pink. But that's alright, I'll fuck with it. It's just by Westies. Like, I don't think that's like a real brand that matters or anything. I don't really care that much about like branding and stuff, you know? But yeah, it's hot pink. And actually when I took it home, I found out she didn't clean it out before she sold it to me. And there was this little lizard. This is from Cancun in Mexico. I've actually never been to Cancun. I'm a beach hater, so probably will never go. Alright, we're almost out of stuff. Last, this is a matchbook from Move and Pick Hotels and Resorts. I have no idea where the hell that is, but it has Arabic letters on it, and I was like, I feel it. Like, I know very limited Arabic. I know a little bit of Darija, which is like Moroccan Arabic. What can I say? Kahwa Nus Nus. That's like a cafe con leche. That's a coffee and milk in Darija. What else can I say? Or in Arabic in general. El Kalb is dog in standard Arabic, but I don't know. Darija is very different from the other Arabics. Like, linguists have debate if it really is a part of Arabic or not. But, I'm a non-practicing intellectual, so I can't weigh in on that. Yep, there we go. I just love old shit. This spoke to me. We'll do the books last. This was my favorite thing I've ever found in my life. This is a matchbook with klimpt, like the kiss on the front of it. Like, excuse me, bitch? If you think this is not going on my altar, you crazy. Yep, there it is. I thought this one was cool because it had like blue matches. All of these, I'm guessing, like probably around like the 80s and 90s, companies stopped branding like fun matchboxes, matchbooks. I don't know why I keep calling it a matchbox. Like, you can tell that I did not live when these things were popular because I can't even remember like what to call them properly. But hell yeah, like, who doesn't want this. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would. I don't know. You know what? I don't really know what's happening. I don't really live in a society, you know? I tried that once and it just wasn't for me, so. And lastly, the books. So these were cool. These were all books from her mother, who was a Holocaust survivor, and she spoke a bunch of languages. I even found notes from her mother written in German in one of the books. So this is crazy. This was from her mom. This is the Dictionary of Cuisine, written by Alexandre Dumas. I'm pretty sure that's the guy who wrote like The Three Musketeers, The Count of Monte Cristo. This is a whole book, like. So the inside pages are kind of fucked up and broken because the book is really old, but here you go. This contains a lot of like traditional French recipes. So like, for example, if we look in here, it kind of contains like, it's a cross between a dictionary and a recipe book. You know, here we have A, from absinthe to asparagus. We have B, from babirusa to butter. I do not, and some of the things in here, I don't really even know what they are, but I'm excited to learn. Like, it says, you know, C, from cabbage to curlew. What's curlew? We gonna learn some things. So in here you can see, this was originally published in 1958. Its original copyright is from 1958. And this edition published in 1964 by Spring Books. So. And I really like the random drawings and stuff in here, and like the little notes, like here we are at C for cabbage. Like, look at how pretty it is. They're beautiful. Let's see. Let's find another cool drawing. So yeah, then there's all kinds of things I've never heard of before. So like, here it's like eggs a la parfum, which would be like, break 12 eggs into melted butter in a shallow pan, dice crustless bread and fry in butter to a light golden color, drain, sprinkle over the eggs, bake. Before serving, pour over them a reduced Espagnole sauce. Serve with tender ham or with kidneys. So like, something I really notice about all of the recipes in here is that there's literally like no actual directions. It's just like, bake. For how long? How much eggs? How much butter? How much kidneys are we supposed to serve it with? How do you prepare the kidneys? Like, I feel like this is really a cookbook for bitches who already know a lot of stuff. And I'm a bitch who knows like 2 stuff, so. But it's very interesting. There's like some, I'm gonna read this. Oh my god, so over here, we have the preparation of smoked herring for good use later. Then here it just says a horse. Like, so let's see, in quotations. To eat horse is a proverbial way of saying to eat something hyper tough. Horse meat is in fact tougher than beef. It is red and oily. Though it is very nourishing, it is doubtful that it will ever enter into the common daily diet. Yeah, until the horse is bred, fed, and fattened solely for food purposes, like beef, it will be seen on the table only in hard times. What? Yeah, rotille. So I only speak English and Spanish, so I actually don't know how to pronounce a lot of the things in this book. Oh yeah, we talk about preparing like livers, calf's liver a la bourgeoisie. It actually looks good. Lard with thick strips of seasoned bacon. On the bottom of a heavy pot, put slices of bacon. Add the liver with carrots, a bouquet garni. I believe a bouquet garni is like a bunch of like herbs tied up together. Onions, one of them stuck with cloves. Yeah, oh yeah, so you're just kind of like cooking the liver in a shit ton of bacon, and anything you cook in a shit ton of bacon would taste fire. So, but yeah, ooh, whoa, they tell you, so when we get to the pea section, look at that beautiful peacock. But it says, panther, we include this animal because there are people in India who eat it. Is this true? Like, So honestly, when you're reading anything like Europeans wrote about India ever before like 20 years ago, they'll be like, and when you get there, the streets run with blood. And I'm like, I mean, is it because like the British killed everyone there? Like, or be like, they're an impoverished people. I'm like, is it because of Winston Churchill's famine? Is it? No, it couldn't be. Anyway. Bro, if you know more, so I don't know, I've never been to India. I don't know, like, is this just racism, or do people, like, eat panther? I don't trust what, like, some white dude in the 50s had to say about India. So, he says, the panther is tamed rather than domesticated. Who the fuck is, like... Wait, who's, like, taming or domesticating panthers? See what I mean? This is, like, Victorian bear-baiting vibes. Anyway, I'm super stoked to have this book, and I'm gonna read through it, and I wanna, like, get a better feel for it, and cook some of the stuff in it, and I'm super excited. Then last, I thought this was super cool. This is Chiro's. I'm not sure, is it Cairo? I'm not 100% sure, but, this is a book on numerology. Cairo was a, Irish, like, famous occult, about a century ago. I actually grew up, my dad has his book of, palmistry in his house. That's, like, how reading palms. But yeah, here we have, like, numbers and names, numbers and dates, numbers and health, numbers and disease, herbs, colors, cities, mystery, racing. I'm guessing they're talking about, like, horse racing and betting, then followed by etc., etc. So this is the complete edition revised. This book is in super rough state, honestly, but I got all of this stuff for, like, less than $30 USD. So, like, yeah, here there's, like, somebody's name written in here, but I can't really, is it say, like, I don't know, I'm not, maybe whoever this was is even dead now, and you can't really dox ghosts, you know, unless you, get on your Zach Bagans shit. Yeah, Cairo's Book of Numbers by Cairo, published in London. So this is very interesting. This, in the front, this doesn't have, like, dates relating to copyright, but it does say, published by Herbert Jenkins Limited, 3 Duke of York Street, London, copyright, all rights reserved, and this says, 8th impression, completing 34,059 copies. Yeah, made and printed in Great Britain by Purnell & Sons Limited. So yeah, then we have a lot about, like, the planetary numbers of the months, introduction to the study, numbers 1 through 9, occult symbolism of compound numbers. I'm into, like, witchy shit in general. I'm not one of those people who think everything is, like, a sign or whatever, but I am interested in the occult, like, you'll see, like, this, it's pretty busted, but, like, again, I got everything for $30. Yeah, so this is actually, these are notes, written in German from the mom of the woman I bought these books from, which I thought is crazy. I don't even know. Interesting. No, wait, this is in English. Wait. No, so the first one, Motherwort, I don't know what that means. Weidenhain. Wait, Daffodil. Thyme, Musk, Vervain, Verbena, Rose Leaves, Violet. Huh, is this some kind of, like, witch shopping list for herbs? Yeah, Vervain, Verbena, Coulanilo, Agrifalois. I don't know what Motherwort is, but, yeah, it says Vänsterpartiet Kommunisterna. I don't know what that means, but is it, like, communism related? Not sure, but let's open to a random page. We open to chapter 20, Periodicity and Numbers. Okay, the law of periodicity is shown in some lives in a very remarkable manner. In many cases, it may last for hundreds of years, as may be noticed in the lives of Saint Louis and Louis XVI. Is that the 14th? In the interval of 539 years that separated these two kings of France, and which interval, when added to the date of important events in Saint Louis's life, repeated similar events in the career of Louis XIV. It is considered one of the most curious examples in known history. Yeah, I just read that out loud, but it literally means nothing to me. I don't know. Maybe this shit isn't for me, but... Musk. Amizclil, verbena, rose leaves, violet. What does this mean? Valtil Riksdagen? I don't know. Weidenheim. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on that note from her mom. Anyway, yeah, I guess, oh yeah, the number 5 stands in symbolism for the planet Mercury and is versatile and mercurial in all of its characteristics. Mercury is mercurial. Real. Anyway. Yeah, so that's everything I picked up at the yard sale. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and follow my Instagram. Bye.